Hello and welcome to Mathematics with Simon. I'm Simon. Today we're going to look at inequalities as part of the A-level mathematics syllabus. So firstly, let's look at the symbols. So this means 4 is less than 8. I can't help thinking about this as a crocodile with the mouth going towards the bigger number. I know it's just such a helpful way of remembering it. So this means 4 is less than 8. 9 is greater than 2. The mouth goes towards the big number. 3 is less than or equal to 5. So this is a different notation, less than or equal. 3 is less than or equal to 3 as well, but 3 is not less than 3. 6 is greater than or equal to 2. That's the notation. Solving inequalities is like solving equations, but when we multiply both sides by a negative quantity, we flip the inequality symbol. This is why. Because 3 is less than 5. If you multiply both sides, say, by minus 2, you get the true fact that minus 6 is greater than minus 10. So we need to flip the inequality when we multiply by a minus number. 4 is less than or equal to 6. Multiply both sides by minus 1. Minus 4 is greater than or equal to minus 6. 6 is greater than or equal to 2. 3 is less than or equal to 3. Minus 3 is also greater than or equal to minus 3. I don't know why we need this thing about 6 in the middle. That's pretty much irrelevant, isn't it? So we just deleted that, look. 3 is less than or equal to 3. That's the true fact. Multiply both sides by minus 1. You get minus 3 is greater than or equal to minus 3. Okay, that was silly because on that one we didn't need to flip, but we still should flip because it is good order. We should always flip when we multiply by a negative number, and it always stays true. Okay, let's solve one. So 3x plus 5 is less than 23. So we take 5 from both sides. 3x is less than 18. We divide both sides by 3. X is less than 6. It's easy. Here's another one with a minus sign. Minus 4x minus 7 is less than 53. I love solving maths problems. Add 7 to both sides. Minus 4x is less than 60. Multiply both sides by minus 1. 4x is greater than minus 60. Divide by 4. X is greater than 15, greater than minus 15. Let's just check it in the original equation. So let's see if we put in minus 6, no, we put minus 14 in the original equation, which is greater than minus 15. Let's put in minus 10, let's be lazy. Minus 10, you get minus 40, minus, no, you get, no, put in minus 10, you get 40 minus 7 is certainly less than 53. Yeah, if you put in minus 10. Put in minus 10, which is greater than minus 15 for x. You get minus 4 times minus 10 is 40, minus 7 is 33, which is definitely less than 53. So if you put in exactly minus 15 in there, what you get is 60 minus 7, which is 53. So it kind of works. It works. Here's a more complicated one. 5x minus 2 is less than 3x plus 4. You want to find the x values for which that's true. Take 3x from both sides. 2x minus 2 is less than 4. Add 2 to both sides. 2x is less than 6. Divide by 2. X is less than 3. What about quadratics? So they're a bit different quadratics. Let's start with x squared minus 5x minus 10 is less than or equal to 4. So what we're going to do here is we're going to subtract 4 from both sides. So we get x squared minus 5x minus 14 is less than or equal to 0. The next step is we're going to factorize that quadratic. So we factorize it into x minus 7 times x plus 2 is less than or equal to 0. And the answer is x is between minus 2 and 7. But we need to draw a chart, look, because we're looking for the quadratic function to be less than or equal to 0, so it's got to go below the axis. And the two places it touches the x-axis are minus 2 and 7, so it's clear that x needs to be greater than minus 2 and less than 7 to make that work. You can see from the picture. Here's another one. X squared plus x minus 4 is greater than or equal to 8. So again, take 8 from both sides. X squared plus x minus 12 greater than or equal to 0. Factorize x plus 4, x minus 3. So it's x greater than or equal to 3 or less than or equal to minus 4. And let's see why, because we've got to be above the axis, not below. So that means on the right hand side greater than or equal to 3, or on the left hand side greater, you got to be less than minus 4 for the function to be greater than or equal to 0. So it's above 3 or less than minus 4, as described here. What about this one? X squared plus 2x plus 17 is less than or equal to 0. Okay, this is funny, because we can actually write it like this. This is x plus 1 squared plus 16 is less than or equal to 0. It's the same thing. There are no solutions, because that's always positive. This is x plus 1 squared is always 0 or bigger, because all square numbers are 0 or bigger. And 16 is positive, so this can never be less than or equal to 0. There's no solution at all. And this is what the curve looks like. It's always greater than 0. It's never less than or equal to. But if it were this, x squared plus 2x plus 17 is greater than or equal to 0, then it would be that. And it's always greater than or equal to 0, so every number is a solution. Yeah, for every x value that's above the axis. Let's do 1 cubic. We're not going to put in a question mark. We're just going to say, let's do 1 cubic. X cubed minus x squared minus 4x plus 4 is greater than or equal to 0. The question mark's going to keep coming back in. I'm going to keep deleting it. We're going to factorize that into x minus 2 times x plus 2 times x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. I mean, it's just worth checking. And I'll tell you how you factorize it. Well, we just put them all in one by one. Put in 1, you get 1 minus 4 plus 4, that's 0. Put in minus 2, no, just put in 2. Put in 2, you get 8 minus 4 minus 8 plus 4, that's 0. Put in minus 2, you get minus 8 minus 4 plus 8 plus 4. So that's 0. So that's how it factorizes. There is a video on factorizing cubics on the site, on the channel. This is what the cubic looks like. So we need this to be greater than or equal to 0. So basically we either need x to be between minus 2 and 1, which is this bit, or x bigger than or equal to 2, which is that bit. That's it. Hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button. You're very welcome to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'd love to hear your ideas, and most of all, I hope you enjoy your mathematics.